Hi everyone, today I'm going to film a really quick haul video and I'm going to start off with my first ever purchase from a blog sale. LegallyBrunette214, I believe are her numbers. I'll link her channel down below, and she recently got a job at Sephora and she's been picking up a lot of things, so to make room for her new stuff she put a couple things for sale on her blog. The first is a Tarantino jewel palette, and you guys know how much I love these, and this is in the shade Lovely. So these are just like the, quintessential like smoky eye. Like you have your matte black, you have a beautiful champagne and silver, a dark smoky gray, and then kind of a light taupey shade. So again, this is something, I've looked at all the Tarantino palettes and I have a few of them. But this one, I felt like I already had these shades in like the Naked palettes, but I think she had this price for $10. So for $10, I thought that was a fun thing to add to my collection. The other thing I purchased from Nikki's blog sale is the NARS Essential Eye Palette. And I don't even think I actually ever saw this in stores. So it comes with 5 powdered eyeshadows and then 1 cream eyeshadow. And the main reason this interested me was because of this shade right here, this dark brown with some really fine gold shimmer, and that's Galapagos, which I hear a lot of people talk about. And I don't have a lot of experience with NARS eyeshadows, but my friend Karen has been talking to me about NARS eyeshadows lately, and she let me borrow one of hers, so I thought this was a great way to try them at a very discounted price. I think this was like $10 or $15, and I'm not sure how much it was originally, but I'm really excited to play around with this and then kind of make up my mind about NARS eyeshadows. In my past couple of videos, I've talked about the Tarantino Emerald Pretty Eyeshadow Palette, and also in the same summer collection with that palette, she came out with 2 cream blushes, and I think this is the first time that she has ever released any cream blushes, so I decided to pick up one. And this is in the shade Coral Cameo, and this right here is the cream blush, and it is really pretty, and it is easily blendable. I feel like even though it looks super bright, it's hard to really overdo it, which is nice. And then on this side is one of her Sparklicities, and I personally would never use this as a cheek highlight. Like, this is some serious glitter. But how I do like to use this is if I go to work and just kind of do like a normal neutral eyeshadow look but want to go out afterwards, or like on a Friday or Saturday night, this topped over just your regular eyeshadow look really makes it something special and unique. So really happy with this purchase. I've been trying for a while to replace Seche Vite, which is the top coat that I use when I do my at-home manicure and pedicures. And I know Seche Vite is kind of a little bit of, people have some feelings about it. The main reason that I get frustrated is, as soon as I get down like halfway through the bottle, it gets so thick and gloopy, and I notice some shrinking around the edges of my nails when it dries. So it's just really frustrating, like you spend money on this and it doesn't last like the whole bottle. But nothing makes my nails dry faster or look more shiny or look more professional than Seche Vite. So I've been trying in vain to find a replacement, and one thing I tried was the Nails Inc. Kensington Caviar Top Coat. And I've only used this once and I was really unimpressed. I don't feel like it left my nails very shiny, and then I just got tons of little bubbles. So I'm not completely ready to write this off. I'm gonna try it one more time and see if I can make it work for me, but I think I found a really good top coat that I'll probably wait and share in either a nail polish video or in the next monthly favorite. So I will report back, but right now I'm not really feeling the Kensington top coat from Nails Inc. The next thing I purchased is from Mercier, and this is something that I have swatched on my hand countless times, and this is a caviar stick in the shade Amethyst, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I can't even name all the different people that influence this purchase. I feel like a lot of people that I watch on YouTube have it, and it just looks good on a variety of skin tones. So it is just a cream eyeshadow stick that twirls up, and it's just a small dome. I find it applies really easily. No tugging at all on my eyelid, and it does not crease. No matter what I do, anything at all, this stays put and just looks really vibrant at the end of the day. My last purchase from Sephora is a NARS nail polish, and this is in the shade Schiap, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that shade is a shade that NARS also makes in a lipstick form, and I've had that for probably a year, and it's one of my favorite really bold lipsticks. So this is the same shade but in nail polish form, and this is one of the nicest formulas I've ever tried, and it's self-leveling, which is a term I read on a nail polish blog a few weeks ago, and I wanted to use it, but that really is what happens. You kind of put, the 3 strokes on your nail, and it just kind of magically becomes perfectly smooth, and it dries with such a shiny finish. So I've just really, I think it was worth, I know NARS nail polishes are more expensive than, you know, OPI and Essie, but it's well worth it. And I already have this on my toes, so I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this polish. One more high-end thing, and then I'll move on to the drugstore. I was in Nordstrom's last week, and I don't even know if I've heard many people talk about this. I don't know why, but for some reason I ended up at the Bobbi Brown counter, which I do not have a lot of experience with anything Bobbi Brown. And I swatched all the Pot Rouges on my hand, which are something, it's a cream formula that you can use as a blush and on your lips. And a shade that just really stuck out to me is Pale Pink. And I know other people have these beautiful hauls where they haven't touched anything and everything is like in pristine order, but as soon as I got out into my car, I put this on, and I can't remember the last time that I purchased something and loved it so much immediately. I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually try a Pot Rouge, but they are just wonderful. And a lot of times when I've tried stuff that's meant for cheeks and lips, I like it on my cheeks but not on my lips. But this is beautiful on the lips as well. It doesn't settle into lines. It has a nice, you know, light moisturizing feel on my lips. So really, really impressed with this, and I'm excited to test it out a little bit more and kind of test how long it lasts. Before I move on to the drugstore items, I'll just show you a couple swatches. Up top is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Amethyst. And then here's the cream blush from Tarantino in Coral Cameo. And then below that is the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge in Pale Pink. Moving on to drugstore items, I repurchased my Physicians Formula Eye Boosting Eyeliner, Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Ultra Black. This is hands down my favorite eyeliner. It even surpassed the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner that I love so much. If you have been wanting to try a liner that comes in a pen format, I would really give this a go. It's a brush as opposed to a lot of that are the felt tip, and I find that it's really easy to create a wing with this, and it's just super black. I have one currently, but as soon as I use that, I will be opening this. So at CVS, I had some extra care bucks that were getting ready to expire, so I bought a couple things with the thought of reviewing them. The first is the new Maybelline BB Cream 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector, and I got it in the shade Light. Also new to L'Oreal is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. So I had seen a wonderful review of this from Jessica from Gem or Jerica. She really enjoyed this, but she has pretty much opposite skin as I do. She has very dry skin, and I have super, super oily skin. So I wanted to try this and just see how it would work. I'm wearing it for the first time today, and I'm a little bit more glowy than normal, but I'm excited to see, you know, the wear time and then how much the coverage lasts. And I picked this up in N12 Soft Ivory. So this is in like the neutral. They have it kind of grouped really nicely. Oh, that's another thing. The Maybelline BB Cream, they actually had samples out at my CVS, which I thought was really nice. So you gotta I gotta put it on the back of my hand and decide which one I like better. But with the L'Oreal, they have it set into like more warm tones, cool tones, and neutral tones. So because my skin, my face is very pink and the rest of my neck is very yellow, I tend to like something with a little bit of yellow to help combat the redness and just make everything look like it all goes together. So I chose the lightest of the neutral shades. So if any of those interest you, let me know down below if you're interested in a review. The last thing I picked up is a nail polish from Essie, and this is in the shade Penny Talk. And I'm not really good about keeping up with Essie's collection because I feel like there's a new one every time I visit the drugstore, but this was in an end cap and it had a lot of different metallics. And this one is a really pretty, almost like a rose gold bronze. So it interested me, so I decided to pick this up and try it out. Alright, so those are the things I picked up recently. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if anything really interested you and you would like to hear my thoughts or see a whole video review of it. And if you have any recommendations for things you think I should look at the next time I'm out and about, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.